I don't know. It was weird because I've never really seen a player like get dropped and then like their ex team like just like shit talk them like all the time. Like that was really weird to me because I've actually never, I don't think I've ever seen that before. So like I didn't expect that, but I mean, it's fine. What they say, like it doesn't really affect me. I'm just here to play my game.
Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview, this time covering VCT Americas Stage 1 2025 for Week 1. My guest at this time is none other than Verno of MIBR, coming off of their victory over Leviatan at the start of their regular season in set competition. Verno, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity for another conversation. I'm going to do the good old-fashioned copy and paste before the start of the recording. Not many things that have happened to you since our last conversation earlier on in the year. And so, I mean, to start it off, stage one with a W, how are you feeling?
Feeling good. It's a strong start. I'm feeling especially good because I know, okay, for me personally, my like, okay, no matter what, I'm always like at my worst at either like the start of the tournament, the start of something, like before I get comfortable or before I'm like, because I like, can adapt really fast and like learn what's happening. So okay, being on a new team, like the comms being a little harder, and also being like, there's like so many like hard or like new things and like VCT outside of like the game, even just outside the game that are like completely different. Like I didn't even know you have to have a whole different setup to play with, so you can't be used to your setup that you're playing with in the match.
Mm-hmm.
Like stuff like that. Um, and so that was like the hardest game, or I perceived like the start, like the first games as the hardest games, and then they'll get easier and easier. So the fact that we won, and I'd say pretty dominantly won, it's pretty good. Really nice feeling, and it makes me more confident in myself and the team going forward. And I know me and the team will just get better and better. So
Obviously, like with your emergence, or more so your move to MIBR, there was kind of like this anticipation and intrigue as to like how this team would fare with yourself into the squad. And given all of these circumstances that led up to this, and also the circumstances that you had to deal with, as you kind of talked about, new comms, new situation, new scenery, new environment, new team, new kind of coordination, did it kind of feel like you really like had to start off this season with a W? Did you feel like this added significance for you heading into today?
okay, well, I knew like a W would be significant. I wasn't like, it's not like I was like relying like we need to win this, but I mean I knew we were gonna win it. I knew we were gonna like win it. Honestly, I thought we were gonna beat them even harder than we did, but like a couple things were going wrong for us to lose some rounds. But um, yeah, I mean I really, of course, really wanted to win this game, but I wasn't like completely relying on it. But it's really nice. Like it's a really nice boost because the more we'll play, the more we'll get used to first off each other, and also the comms. Like the longer we play together as a team, the less and less like the language barrier will be a problem. So, and we have a lot of things like we're still working on and we're improving. So I, yeah, I mean I expected us to win. I really expect us to win. So it's good.
Walk me through what happened in Icebox, because like for a good amount of time, like this, it looked like Leviatan was going to win that map on your on your map pick, and take the series over to Ascent for the final map of the series. And like obviously that didn't happen. You guys from the start of the second half onward didn't even lose a single round, just basically stayed perfect on the attacking side. What kind of made the switch for the better for you guys from your point of view?
So we started defense. Icebox is very T sided most of the time. We won pistol, and then I think we just didn't have like the. I think we didn't have like the game plan to counter their comp, and not like the coach's fault because obviously our coach doesn't know what the comp is going to be. But like the players, like we weren't ready to like know how to play against their comp and like how their style of playing. Later in the half, I made some adjustments. Like the team total made some adjustments, and we started winning some rounds because we realized like how we have to play. Like because Valorant's more than just like you know like more than just like shooting and playing the same way every time. So we made the like adaptations, adjustments. Like we realized what we had to do, and so we started winning. Because I said like we were down like 2-8. I was like, guys, all right, 2-7, 2-8. I was like, guys, we win like a couple more rounds, or like we win this next round, we'll win the game. And then we won like every round basically.
Oh, definitely good to see the good fortunes prevail for your squad. I mean, there's also like a lot of talk like how as to like how the hell is the comps gonna work for you because you are getting into a full Brazilian squad and obviously the expectation was for like you to adjust to learning Brazilian or Portuguese. I mean, in general, what's the comms like for you? You know, are you having to learn Portuguese, or is it more so just them having to like adjust with you, just bringing in talking in English, or another way?
Honestly, honestly, I'm we're talking English now. Honestly, I'm learning like Portuguese like really fast. Like okay, when they talk now, okay, when like Brazilian, I don't know if it's specific to Brazil, but when they talk in Portuguese, like they talk fast. But
Hmm.
I'm learning actually learning pretty fast. Like I can understand like a lot. Like if they're talking Portuguese, I can understand like a lot of what they're saying. So honestly, eventually, maybe if I learn enough, we could start calming in Portuguese like later down the line. But the English, like Art has like perfect English. Aspa has
Yeah.
also perfect English. Cortesia like also like really good English. Shinom is like the only person who's like iffy on English, but he understands like the comms in game. And like a lot of the time, if they're talking Portuguese on the other side, like I can understand like what they're saying, what they're doing, like with in-game comms. So it's not like even right now, it's not that big of a problem. It does like there are some things where there are like little details that I don't know about. Like it's like hard to explain, but like if like we're calling a play or like we're making a play, there's like little details that are like maybe like not understood, and that can like break down a round poorly and make it hard for me because I'm doing most of the mid rounding and in the rounds. But I mean, it's fine. Like Art understands English very well, and he calls really well, so it's good.
So like as of now, it's mostly been English, just mostly
Yeah, when I'm
English,
alive,
and
when I'm alive, it's English.
okay, okay. Well, yeah, definitely. Definitely looking forward to the future videos in which you start speaking actual Portuguese, and definitely it'll be a sight to see for you. And so, one other thing that I want to ask you very quickly before we close the conversation was sort of like the transition from NRG to MIBR. Obviously, I had plenty of opportunities to talk to a few members of NRG, regarding what happened as to like the changing from, or more so the parting of ways between yourself, and the org. And like there's been also plenty of talk like as to like exactly what kind of led to it. For you, Verno, what do you feel just kind of made it not work out for you in your previous team?
Uh, man, I can't really. This is like okay. That's like a bait question. Like you're baiting me to say something that you can clickbait. But honestly, I can't even like. I can't really say much. Like on the inside, it's just I guess just didn't work out. Like between the people, like between the people, like it just didn't work out. So
Okay. I understand that that's all you want to say, and I won't try to push further into that. So, yeah, like, and also like another thing that also happened as a result of the move is sort of like this perception that people have towards you regarding like, oh, Verno's this and this and that, and Verno's this and this and that. But obviously, as we've been seeing in this match, it's kind of not really being the case. You being, and also like listening to other people within your team doing interviews talking about how much of a big talker you are and how much of a big contributor you are to the team and helping you guys kind of be at a much better level and try to be at a much better position compared to what we last saw of MIBR in kickoff. And so like what I'm trying to ask you to ball it up together is, what do you feel is the biggest misconception that the public has about you, in light of what happened?
Um, there's a lot of misconceptions. I mean, at the end of the day, um, the truth, like I don't necessarily have to say like any of that because the truth will always come out like in the end. Um, maybe not like at like a personal level, what like happened to the team, but I mean, I don't know. It was weird because I've never really seen a player like get dropped and then like their ex team like just like shit talk them like all the time. Like that was really weird to me because I've actually never, I don't think I've ever seen that before. So like I didn't expect that, but I mean, it's fine. What they say like it doesn't really affect me. I'm just here to play my game. I don't know.
No,
Like I guess I mean I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. So
I think it's best. I think like not saying as much is sufficient in just having to like just play it out, just show what it is in the server, and just let the play speak for itself is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, like, as you guys now try to continue this momentum into the rest of the ensuing weeks, what do you feel is the one thing that you feel you have to focus on the most in order to continue this momentum, and hopefully also qualify for Masters and also be relatively competitive in this league?
um we just have to keep like we just have to keep like working on our, I mean honestly like keep working our maps. I mean we didn't have much time to practice. Like we changed like the team. Like it wasn't just like me slotting in and they like tell me everything that they do. Like we kind of created a whole new like team or system kind of like because we changed comp or they changed comp on every map because like the meta is shifting so fast, right? So it wasn't just like a thing where like they pick me up and they're like, do this, do this, this is how we're gonna do it. It was like everything's new on every map. So we just have to keep working on uh working on the maps and like fixing our problems that we have.
Yeah,
Just working through everything.
you kind of mentioned right there, just like, did the Leviathan 3 or triple roll swap kind of surprise you in that series?
No, it didn't surprise me. Okay, so I knew Demon One wasn't gonna play Duelist, but I didn't know who was gonna play Duelist. Like I was like I actually had no idea. I felt like okay, obviously Com's not gonna play Duelist, but I knew like someone else was gonna play Duelist. Because I knew they wanted to run Yoru, and like Demon One like didn't want to play Yoru. They were gonna put him on smokes. Like I knew that was gonna happen, but I had no idea that they were gonna play King on Duelist. So I'm guessing they switched Rossi to IGL and they play King on Duelist. The King just has to focus. I mean, yeah, it didn't really surprise me. Who it was surprised me though. Like King was probably like last on my list of who I thought it was, but I'm sure
Because
they can be a good team in the future. Like with the role swap, like they can like make it work. So
No, most definitely, and hopefully, the same kind of words can be said for your team. Just hopefully trying to surpass the mark in kickoff, with your contribution, of course. And so, Verno, got to give you the honesty for your answers. Your openness in trying to like tell me about the topics that I wanted to ask you about. Really do appreciate it, and of course, got to give you the best of luck for stage one, everything after today, and also beyond that. So, thank you so much for the interview. Really do appreciate it.
yep. Hey, thank you for questions. They're good questions. So
All right. Thank you so much, man. Have a good rest of your night, man.
have a good day, bro. Have a good night.
Thank you.